Hello everyone, welcome to this power yoga class. Today we'll be moving quite dynamically through a vinyasa sequence and working on our full body strength. I will include modifications, so I encourage you just to listen to whatever your body is telling you in each moment, whether that's rest or needing a challenge. It's absolutely okay to veer from my direction of the practice. I've also included some fun transitions between postures that I hope you find enjoyable. All you're going to need today is a yoga mat and some clear space around you, and we'll get started lying on our backs. Make our way just onto our backs. You can keep your knees bent here with your knees stacked over your ankles, bringing your palms to the ground, maybe tucking your shoulders under just a little bit to find nice alignment in our spines and neck. Start to connect to your breath. Actually feel the engagement of your palms into your mat here. Often it's so easy to not think about our palms or the bottoms of our feet. I want you to notice how each fingertip is pressing into your mat, how each toe, the sole of your foot, is pressed, firmed into your mat. And breathe. As we move through our sequence, try and take note of your breath as we go, even when we move quickly, and even when we find stillness. Our breath will be our guide. Now hug your knees in towards your chest. Give them a nice squeeze, maybe a gentle rock side to side. And then release your right leg long. Draw your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Maybe keep this right leg elevated if you want some core activation. Otherwise, just let it rest. And switch off the legs, this time pulling your right knee in towards your right shoulder. Extend your left leg out nice and long. Maybe let it hover to feel that lower abdomen engage. Keep your shoulders dropping down as you pull in your knee. Find length through the spine and leg. Inhale. And exhale, release the stretch. Take your knees over to the left of your mat, bringing your left palm to your knees, reaching your right arm out long, find a twist. Take one breath. And come back through center. Take your knees over to the right. Right palm is guiding your knees, the left arm reaching out to the left. And breathe. And bring your knees back into center. Find some gentle rocks up and down your spine. Just a few times until you can come forward through tabletop. From our tabletop position with our shoulders stacked directly over our wrists and our hips stacked over our knees, curl your toes under, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Now if this is your first movement of the day, maybe take some deep breaths here and find some movement in your legs, rolling out your ankles, pedaling out your feet, whatever you need in this moment. I'm starting to wake up the lower limbs. And whenever you're ready, find stillness. Feel your palms rooted into your mat. Feel the strength in your shoulders and arms as you keep your arms drawing right next to your ears, keeping the back of your cerebral spine, where your neck and middle of your back meet, maintaining that length. Inhale. And exhale, side out. On your next inhale, reach your right leg up and back behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose. Inhale, send your right leg up and back. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your nose. This time, step your right foot between your hands. Come up high into your back left toes. Sweep the mat with your fingertips. Inhale, rise up to high crescent. Exhale, bring your palms to your heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to the inner edge of your right foot. Heel toe your right foot out just a little bit. Inhale, come into a low lunge. Sink into your hips. Find length through the spine. And exhale, send your hips back, straighten your legs, pyramid pose. Left leg is back on a 45-degree angle. Find length in the spine first as you inhale, and exhale, fold. Now send your left leg back, coming back up into high crescent. Inhale. Exhale, place your palms framing your front right foot. Send your right leg all the way up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest, step it through. This time, stay in this low lunge. See if you can find strength rooted in your legs. Inhale, sweep them out with your fingertips. Reach your right arm, your arms forward, directly in line with your ears. Find length on this runner's lunge. Inhale. Exhale, stand tall onto your left foot and draw your left knee in toward your chest. Hug it in just for one breath. Inhale. Exhale, bring your left leg just behind your right knee. Bend your left leg. Inhale, reach up, and if you can use your hands as assist here. If you want that extra challenge, bring your hands to your heart and just slide that knee down your right calf until you can land directly on your mat and sink down into your hips. Inhale, find length through the spine. Reach your left arm up, right arm behind you. Exhale, find a bind, left elbow, right knee. Find your twist. Inhale. And exhale, sweep your arms around, coming to the back of your mat. We're just going to pivot onto our knees, coming into tabletop. Inhale, send your right leg back behind you. Exhale, draw your right knee in towards your chest. Step it through, rise high onto your back left toes, lift up. Inhale, sweep your arm forward, all the way in line with your ears. Find length, runner's lunge. From your runner's lunge, sweep your arms back behind you. Open your palms to face your mat, or reach through your fingertips, draw your shoulders back. Find length through the spine in that back left leg as you bend into your right leg. Feel that burn in the right leg. Inhale. Exhale, sweep your arms up tall in line with your ears, come up high to your back left toes. Can you lift up off that back left foot? Draw your left knee in towards your chest for one breath. Inhale. Exhale, send your left leg all the way back, coming through warrior three. Maybe bending the knee if that's more accessible. Maybe taking your fingertips to your mat. Find length through the spine. Find length through that back left leg. Feel the engagement of both your left and right leg. Inhale. Exhale, step your left leg back. Reach your palms up, high crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, opening up into warrior two. Inhale, reverse your warrior, flipping your palm. Exhale, warrior two, sink a little bit deeper. Inhale, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, warrior two. We'll go for one more. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale, windmill your palms to frame your front right foot. Send your right leg all the way up and back into three-legged dog. Exhale, send your right leg to meet left, downward facing dog. So we're at the back of our mat this time. We're going to get to that other side, moving this time in our cat. So we're at the back of the mat this time. We're going to get to that other side, but first we're going to go for some handstand hops if that is in your practice. If not, absolutely okay. I will provide a variation that you can take instead. So from our down dog, take a breath, side out. Step your right foot just about in the middle of your mat. Feel the engagement of your palms rooting into your mat. Feel your left leg nice and long. Now, if you want to go for handstand hop variations, we'll get to that in a moment. But if you would like to take the modification from this position, all you're going to do is straighten through that front right leg, send your left leg up and back behind you. This is a standing split with your arms out just slightly in front of your right foot. And from this position, you can bend your knee, coming back into this low lunge and rising back up into standing split. And you can go through this motion 5 times. If you would like to take the handstand hops, join me as we root our palms into our mat, getting ready to kick up with that left leg. Bend deeply into your right knee. Inhale and exhale, kick up and back down. And we'll go for a total of 5. Kick up and back down. Totally okay if you just want to do a small kick up, if you don't need a handstand. Whatever is in your practice. We'll go for one more. Kick up and back down. Nice job. Feel the legs burning. Send your right leg all the way up and back behind you. And bring right to meet left, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Feel your legs working. Inhale through your nose. Exhale, side out. This time, reach your left leg up and back behind you. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your nose. Inhale, reach your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left leg in towards your nose. Can you step your left foot between your palms? Come up high into those back right toes. Inhale, rise up to high crescent. Reach through your fingertips. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands to the right side of your left foot. Heel toe your left foot out just a little bit. Find a low lunge. Draw your shoulders down and back. Find length through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, pivot your back foot on a 45-degree angle. Step it in a bit as you heel toe that left foot back to center. Find straight legs and a nice long spine through the neck. Inhale, find your length, and exhale, bow into pyramid pose. Inhale, find length, send that right foot back just a little bit, return to high crescent, reach up, inhale. Exhale, frame your front left foot, send your left leg all the way up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest, step it through. Inhale, sweep the mat with your fingertips, rise up to high crescent, find your length through your arms, while still keeping your shoulders drawing down and together, your shoulder blades. Inhale. Exhale, coming into that runner's lunge, leaning forward, finding length through that back right leg. Can you elevate, standing on that left leg? Draw your right knee in towards your chest, hug it in for 1 breath. Inhale. Exhale, send that right knee just behind your left leg. Slowly bend into that left leg. And how slowly, again, maybe using your hands as an assist here, absolutely okay. If you want to balance, how slowly can you bring your right knee and shin onto your mat? Finding our twist. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Send your left arm behind you. Find your bind, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, find length, and exhale, twist. Inhale, reach your arms up. This time we're pivoting to the right. Bring your palms to the top of your mat. Pivot on your knees, coming through tabletop, sending your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale, send your left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest. Step it between your hands. Come up into that runner's lunge, reaching your arms long. Inhale. Exhale, send your arms back behind you. Reach your shoulder blades down and together. Find length through the back right leg. Inhale. Exhale, reach your arms up and forward. Elevate onto that left leg. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Hug it in. Inhale. Exhale, send your right leg back behind you. Palms to your heart. Bent leg, warrior three. Inhale. Exhale, can you slowly step your right leg back? Inhale, rise up to high crescent. And exhale, open up into warrior two. Bend deeply into that left leg as you externally rotate your left hip, but slightly internally rotate that right hip. So your right hip isn't splaying out super wide. It's just slightly curled under, so you can bend deeply into that left leg and reach through your fingertips. Inhale. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. And warrior two. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Exhale. Flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. One more, flip your palm, reverse your warrior. Inhale. Exhale, warrior two. This time, we'll windmill our arms all the way to frame our front left foot. Send your left leg all the way up and back behind you. Exhale, returning to downward facing dog. You're doing great. Again, we'll go for the handstand hops or the handstand hop variation, this time using our left leg to support us as we kick up. So again, if you want to take the modification, just step your left foot to about the middle of your mat. Have your palms rooted down, squaring off your hips. So the modification is as follows, just bringing that right leg up and back to three-legged dog. And sending your right leg back, bending back into that left knee just to give your legs a break. And stepping back up, runners, or standing split. And sending your right leg back. If you do want to take the handstand hops, join me. Palms rooted into your mat. Find strength and alignment through your shoulders and forearms. Slightly rotating those forearms in. And just preparing to bend deeply into that left leg. Straightening out through the right leg. And kicking up. We'll go for 5. 4. 3. 2. Maybe holding it. And 1. Rise back up into high crescent. Exhale, palms to your mat. Send your left leg back. Downward facing dog. Take a breath. Inhale. Exhale, side out. We're done the dynamic portion of our vinyasa. So let's begin to settle down. Inhale, reach your right leg up and back. Draw your right knee in towards your chest. Set your right shin on the ground with your right shin extended towards the left. Maybe on a 45-degree angle, maybe a little less, maybe a little more. Just whatever feels good so that you can still square off through those hips. And a nice tall spine lengthening through your neck. So find your length and then exhale. Walk your palms forward, bow over your thigh. Give your body permission to melt here. Release any clenching in the legs, the feet, the jaw. And breathe. Gently make your way back up. We're going to switch sides. To do that, we're just going to draw our right knee just onto the mat, as so, and walk our way over, pivoting on your right knee, pivoting the left foot towards the right side of your mat, and find our pigeon on the left. If it's easier, you can skip the funky transition and just switch sides. So your left shin should be maybe on about a 45-degree angle, but for a less intense stretch, bring your leg in towards your mat. If you want more intense stretch, reach your leg out more towards a 90-degree angle. Inhale, find your length, square off your hips, reach through your right toes. And exhale, bow over your thigh. Surrendering your chest and forehead towards your mat. And just noticing your elevated heart rate. Notice the effort that you've given today. And be proud. Breathe deeply. Gently walk your fingertips back up. We're going to come out of our pigeon pose, coming back onto our backs, which is where we started off our practice. Make your way gently onto your back. Knees stacking over your ankles, keeping your toes pointing towards the front of your mat. And feel the lower back actually touch your mat. We do have a natural lower curvature of our lower back, but just for one moment, just feel the engagement in the abdomen as you curl your tailbone under, pushing your back into your mat. From this position, we're just going to take one bridge pose before resting in Shavasana. So to take our bridge pose, recruit your glutes, lift your hips up. Maybe interlace your fingers and snuggle your shoulders under to use that as leverage to reach your hips up even more. And try to maintain a relaxed neck here, even though it's hard because we're using our shoulders to help us support this posture. See if you can just let that neck and shoulders relax just a little bit. Inhale. And exhale, gently release, rolling down one vertebra at a time. Send your left leg out to the left corner of your mat. Send your right leg out to the right corner of your mat. Turn your palms to face upwards. Let your legs relax and sprawl, externally rotating outwards to completely relax and let the muscles that we've been working today, give them permission to rest. Close down your eyes. Return to your breath. Notice how satisfying it feels to have such energy radiate through your body. And then to find complete stillness. Just feeling and tuning in to your heartbeat and the rhythm of your breath. want to stay in your Shavasana for longer. Thank you so much for taking the time to join me in this vinyasa class today. I hope to see you again so we can energize and relax together. Namaste.